Hi Capricorn, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is your March 2022 love reading. Spirit, can you bring forward the energy for Capricorn? What's going on in their energy? What will help them? What will motivate them? What will inspire them? What will give them clarity and validate this reading? Capricorn, I have 4 different areas of the reading that I'm looking at for you. I've got your present position, your strength, your challenge, and your outcome. Spirit, why we've got death in the present position. We've got the 9 of coins in the strength. We've got the 3 of cups. So by the way, the 9 of coins is in reverse. We've got the 3 of cups in the reverse position, and we've got the 10 of cups in the reverse position in the outcome. Spirit, what's going on with Capricorn here? Why are these cards here, and what do they need to know? Capricorn, you are sick and tired of your love life currently. I feel here that you've gone through a lot. You have really tried, here it shows in the death card that you've really tried to kind of figure out, what's not working and to change, to bring in new ideas, to understand more of what needs to happen to draw love to you. It feels like you've been trying to do this for a long time. It feels like you're very spiritually connected and trying to manifest that love. But instead what you keep getting are these kind of false starts. And for many of you, it feels a little bit like unrequited love. It feels, so Spirit makes me feel here that what's happened is, for some of you, okay, this reading's not going to be for everybody, okay? If you can't take this present position, this reading's not for you. If you can't take this present position, one or two things may be happening. This is just not your reading, or you're watching the reading too early. Come back at the end of March or April, take a look at the reading then. If the present position still does not make sense to you, this is definitely not your reading. Spirit makes me feel here, Capricorn, that you try too hard. You are, there's a lack of confidence here in your energy, and it just feels like what happens is when you meet somebody that is really very, that they have a lot of potential, it feels like here you go in too strong, you're very abrupt, and you can, by accident, you can deliver a lot of defensive, needy attachment in the relationship because you want it so badly to work. But what ends up happening is because you're very judgmental, critical, you hold the person to an extremely high standard and you don't even know them yet. And Spirit shows me that. Spirit shows me here that you have kind of gone through that and trying to understand what is it that you're doing. Well, Capricorn, that's what you're doing. You're holding people to an extremely high standard because you live your life in a very high standard. But not everybody has the same life experience as you. They don't have the same upbringing as you. And I know you know this on an intellectual level, but you have to allow somebody to come forward in their way. And so there's something that you're doing that's really just, you're looking at people through your filter, and you can't do that because it's just not going to give anybody a chance with you. If they don't meet your exacting standards, and it ends up being quite a catastrophic end in something that you really want to work. And so Spirit shows me here in the strength position, we've got the 9 of coins in the reverse. And so here you're taking off the facade, you're taking off the things that you use to attract people that really kind of are a little bit on the inauthentic side, and you're being much more real, there's a piercing energy that you have, Capricorn, that is, again, this very, very high standard. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have high standards in a relationship. What I'm saying is, if you're going to bring somebody closer to you to even get to know them and like them, you have to check your baggage at the door. You have to check your judgment, your criticism, what your expectation is. You have to check it out the door. And here in the Nine of Coins in the reverse, it shows that you're doing that. But you know, this reading also is to validate that you're doing the right thing. And it feels like here you're doing the right thing by doing that. In the challenge position, you know, you really want an emotional relationship. You want to have a lot of fun in a relationship. And it's all gotten too serious. This whole love thing has gotten way too serious and you're not enjoying it. It feels like a whirlwind. It feels like, you know, when you're in it, it can, you know, there's a kind of flash in the pan kind of an energy about this. And so this Three of Cups is in the reverse. And so the challenge is not getting caught up in the instant attraction or the instant kind of like, oh my God, this could be a potential love. And just allowing it to unfold naturally. So that's kind of the challenge. Is you're really shifting the way that you're looking at how to bring in a loving relationship towards you. And I can see that there's a lot of thought that's gone into this. Here in the Ten of Cups in the reverse for the outcome, what I'm looking at here is the fact that you just, you know, that for the month of March, Capricorn, I don't see anybody new coming in, because there's a real need here to understand this and really kind of ground yourself in it. I do feel eventually the outcome is going to be the Ten of Cups. You are going to have victory in love, but there's some, again, there's some things that you need to understand about the way that you're delivering yourself and kind of the way that you're coming forward. And, you know, we can't see what we can't see about ourselves, and we can't see, you know, sometimes we think that we have the right to come forward in a certain way, but it can turn certain people off, especially people that we're extremely attracted to. So I see that kind of contemplation in your energy of there's been, you know, a handful of people here that, you know, it's kind of like, hey, why didn't this work out? It should have worked out. It should have gone somewhere. But again, it's the strength of your energy. It's the strength of your attachment style, in that you're not allowing it to unfold and getting to know them. You're using your filter because you don't want to get hurt and you want it to be right, but you can't do that. You have to, you know, people have their frailties, they have their strength and weaknesses. It doesn't mean that when they display those strengths and weaknesses that it's going to have a negative impact on your relationship. Two people have to come together and learn how to be together and grow. So I see here that in the outcome there is a building of understanding and kind of like understanding what it is that you need to do to make this work for future relationships. So I do see that happening for you, Capricorn. I do see a positive outcome here for you. But as far as solidifying a solid relationship in March, I'm not seeing that. Not yet. Not in your energy quite yet. Capricorn, I hope that helped, and I will speak to you soon.